Okay, guys, we can get started. So the link of this file is in our group description, guys, right? So I want you to fill this. Let me know if anyone is not able to access. I'm not sure if I've given you the contributor access or as of now, or it is just a viewer access. Just go through that link once and let me know later if you are not able to access this. What I want you to do is fill in your name here, your email address. This is the email address which I'll be using to grant you access to these meetings. So make sure you are using the correct email address and make sure that you use the same email address at the time of joining. Otherwise, you won't be able to join the link. Your education, this is just for my reference. Up to you. If you do not want to share, that's completely fine. Your experience, it's up to you. If you do not want to share, it's completely fine. But if you do share it, it will be easier for me to understand that which background are you coming from, what kind of education background do you have, what domain are you working on. Let's say someone is working in service desk, right? So that person can mention service desk. Someone is working on technical support, someone is working on Windows, right? I'm just typing randomly, guys. Feel free to erase and type whatever you want to do here. So whichever field or domain you're coming from, you'll have to fill that here. Your company name, again, it's optional if you do not want to share someone who is not comfortable sharing the company name, so it's completely fine, right? Who referred you? Did you talk to me directly? Did you come by someone's reference? For example, Arbaz has referred you. For example, Prabhat, he was referred by Sonali. Sunil was referred by Sonali, so you can mention their name. Though it doesn't matter, right? No changes at all. You feel free to connect with me anytime for anything as far as technical topics are concerned, right? So this is just for my information. It's up to you completely. If you want to skip, you can skip. Uh, Point of contact for fees and other details. If someone has promised you some certain amount, because I have quoted one amount. I've already shared that. Someone has spoke to me personally, discussed about their financial issues, or maybe someone is taking some extra. I'm not sure about that, whatever it is. So if someone has talked to you about fees, so you talk to that person. Otherwise, feel free to talk to me directly or talk to us. Most of the time, I will be available on this number. I have one more member who takes care of these things, so you may find another person also, but you can always reach on this number or the email address which I have given, right? For anything, let's say you want to take some leave or anything, you want to check something, that what are we covering next day, that there are some issues, anything, feel free to connect with us, right? So this is what you have to fill. The next thing is attendance. This is purely for your reference, so you can completely ignore it if you want. If you don't want, fill it. If you're not able to fill it, let me know. First thing, I'm planning. This is just a plan that will finish the course in July, August, and September, in these 3 months. But with my experience, guys, let me tell you, I was never able to finish the course in 3 months, and I'm not sad about it. I'm not, you know, taking that as a setback. Why we were not able to do that? Because if you go ahead and watch my recordings, we have repeated topics several times. Where I feel that people did not understand one topic, I'll give the whole session on the same topic just for a revision. We wait for people to understand. That is the reason we are not able to cover this in 3 months. Sometimes it gets extended for fourth month also, but it's never a bad thing for anyone. If you have understood a topic, it will be a revision for you. If you have understood everything, then you're free to start giving interviews. But even if you have slightest doubt, it will be a revision for you. If someone who has not understood at all, it will be a new learning for him or her, right? So extending the topic or extending the class duration, it's a loss for me. It's a financial loss for me. If I take for 3 months, maybe I can start another batch, but I do not care about it. I don't hesitate to extend it, right? If topics are not clear for you, then I don't hesitate to extend it. So be prepared that I'm aiming September, but it could be October also, right? Someone who is in a hurry, that no, I'm looking for a job change very desperately, get in touch with me separately. Maybe we'll make a plan, something for him or her, and we can prepare one or two candidates in a expedite manner. We can do that, right? But it is recommended to go with classes phase. If something is being repeated for you, feel free to drop that session, or why not to attend that? You guys are paying for this, right? Let's just say 4 months of the dedication, and you will see a good change in your career. So here, let's say today's session, right? This guy is not coming, he'll simply type A. This guy is there, he'll simply come here and type P. Sunil is there, I can see P. I'll put the names. This name I'll put. Whatever names I see here, all these names I'm gonna put here for sure. Right? How will it benefit you, or how will it help? See, let's say on 21st, Prabhat is not coming. Right? He's absent. Now, when I start uploading recordings, now it's just one recording, it's easier for you to understand. My previous session had 154 recordings. It becomes very difficult for you to understand which topic did you miss on. At the end, on this date, when you start go for revision and you feel यार मैंने कोई एक दिन miss किया था, I did not attend that session. It will be very difficult for you to remember कि कौन सा session miss किया था, उस दिन क्या cover हुआ था. So it will be very easy if you start marking your attendance here. You'll come to know, okay, I did not come on 21st, and I did not join the session on 25th of 23rd of July, sorry, 21st of July and 25th of August. And whenever I upload my session, I upload the sessions with date and with session number. It will be very easy for you to understand session 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it will be very easy for you to find the recording. Okay, I missed session number 6. So when I upload the sessions, if you go here, look at this, how I name them with the session number. It will be very easier for you guys to understand that. Look at this, session 1, August 23 batch. So today I'll be uploading this recording as session 1 or introduction session, July 24 batch, right? So it becomes very easy for you. Okay, I missed session 25th. So let's go and watch session 25. Otherwise, you'll have to keep on scrolling, read everything, uh, keep on thinking, what did you miss? So if you do not want that, follow this pattern. Otherwise, it's completely up to you. I do not have to do anything with this data. If you want it for yourself, if you think you can keep a track of yourself, I'll mark wherever I missed and I'll go ahead and cover that topic. You don't, it's okay completely. You don't have to fill this. Even if you don't fill this, it's completely fine. This one, please fill it properly, at least the name and email address, right? Otherwise, you don't have to mention your education, but if you do, it will be easier for me to, at the end of the sessions, session as in at the end of the classes, I make groups. See, if I find 5 people with 2 years of experience, 5 people with 10 years of experience, I'm not gonna combine those 10 people and guide them how to crack the interview, because the questions to them will be different. A 10-year guy will face different question. Of 2 years of experience candidate will have different experience, different questions. So I make groups. Let's say that I find 4 से 5 साल में 6 कैंडिडेट है, let's make a group. 10 years में 10 कैंडिडेट है, let's make a group. Right? So it helps me to create a group, and then it helps you to be a part of the correct group where I can teach you, I can tell you how to answer things, how to expect questions. Education, it will help me. Someone who's coming from BCI background, someone who's coming from engineering background, I will have that understanding कि यार मुझको इससे binary से इसको explain नहीं करना पड़ेगा. He will understand what is IT. He will understand few things, right? So this will help me. If I see someone is coming from BA background, maybe I'll explain some extra things to him or her. But again, up to you. If you don't want to fill, it's up to you. Domain, please feel free to skip this if you want, but again, this helps me and this will help you ultimately. Sorry. Current company, it's completely irrelevant to me. It's up to you. Why do I ask for this information? Let's say if I find some good opportunity, so at least I can refer you. So it should not happen that I find some opportunity in LTI and then I'm referring you to LTI itself. So if I have the name, I know that, okay, this person is already working in this firm, so let's ignore it. But this is completely up to you. Feel free to skip it if you're not comfortable. Rest, all this information I have already explained. This one I have explained, right? Now coming to this one. I was talking about the practical part. Once we are done with the theory part, guys, let's say on Saturday, I explained a topic of virtual machine. Right, theory part is completed. Now we have to do the practical. And trust me, guys, without practical, no matter how good I explain, how good you grasp, no matter how many times you go and read the definition, etc., unless you do the practical, you will not be able to clear the interview. You will not be able to convince your interviewer that you have really worked. Right, because the method and the pattern which we follow here, guys, after every session, I give some task for you guys to do. For example, though these are outdated, but this is the pattern I follow. Saturday, I will explain some theory to you, and then I'll give you some questions. Right? This is your responsibility, guys, that I'll give you answers also, but this is your responsibility that you go through them. Sorry, guys, I'm not feeling well today, so please excuse me for all this. Right? So I was saying, this is your responsibility to understand these questions. Understand as in explanation I'll do. जब मैं आपको फाइनली क्वेश्चंस दे दूंगा इंटरव्यू के क्वेश्चंस, दिस इज योर रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी कि इसको आप पढ़कर आओ. एंड आई डू आस्क इन द नेक्स्ट सेशन, but it's not possible. This is not school. I'm not a teacher. You're not students, guys. Understand, this is a training session. I will find some of you who are working on SQL, storage, networking, who will have better knowledge than me on their particular domain. So I'm completely free to learn something from you. It's an exchange of knowledge, right? It's an exchange of knowledge. It's not one way. It's not that only I'll be teaching you, right? So it's a let me just give me 1 minute. Someone is not able to join the session. Just give me 1 minute, guys. I'll help this candidate to join the session. But this is the reason, guys. Join on time, so others won't get disturbed. If you join on time or at least 2 minutes before the session, it will be easier for others to, it will be easier for us to go ahead with course. Just give me 1 minute. Let me help this person. Just 1 minute. I think the person doesn't have the link, the latest link. Did you guys face any problem while joining the session, guys?
No.
No.
No. No, sir.
Okay. Fine, I've shared the link. The person will join. Okay, so I was saying that after every theory session, I'll be giving you questions. Now, these 4 sessions, after first theory, very small. You'll understand, you'll read it, you'll be happy. Oh yeah, done. But when we go in depth topics, core technical topics, virtual machines, backup, restore, uh, DR, etc., when we go, the questions will increase. The complexity of the questions will increase, and it will be more difficult for you to understand them. It will be more difficult for you to read them. But that is a must thing, guys. If you do not go through these questions, no one can help you to clear the interview. These are the exact questions which will be asked in your interview, guys. Trust me. इसके बाहर कुछ नहीं आता है. Maybe the pattern of asking will be different, method could be different, words could be here and there, phrases could be here and there, but इसके बाहर कुछ नहीं आता है, right? 1 or 2 exceptions here and there, it's fine. So after every theory session, I'll be giving you these questions. As of now, do not follow these questions, guys. This is outdated file, right? These are outdated questions, outdated file. I've just named it. I've just kept it for your understanding. Do not follow this. And after every practical, which I show you, I give you task for practice. And I do check that task religiously for each one of you. This is the reason this time I have restricted myself that I'm going to take only 20 or 15 candidates, right? Because I do check the homework very religiously. I won't just go ahead and check, or I won't ask someone else to do it on behalf of me. I do that because this is the key aspect. If you are able to understand the request which I'm sharing with you guys, and if you are able to focus on this request and execute this request on the Azure portal in a proper manner, then you will get that feeling that you have really worked. And if you are able to do this, trust me, you will clear the interview. You won't have any issues when it comes to your job, right? So this is the kind of task I'll be assigning you. That task for the practice. Let's say day 3, session 3. I taught you virtual machine. So I'll giving you a task that create a virtual machine in your resource group. What is a resource group, etc. We'll be explaining it to you. Don't worry. Which should be the version of OS? This should be the version. What should be the size? अब ये सब क्या है? You won't understand as of now, right? I will explain the theory part to you first. I will show you one practical and then I'll give you the homework. Don't worry. Directly यहाँ से कुछ उठाकर नहीं दे रहा हूँ मैं आपको. Okay? But if you are able to do this, and you won't have you won't have hardly a minute or so, or maybe just an hour to do that. We'll be doing the theory part on Saturday, practical part on Sunday, and then I'm giving you homework. You have complete weekdays, Monday to Friday, to complete this. It will hardly take half an hour after I explain it to you. It will hardly take half an hour or 1 hour for you guys to do it completely. You just do it, let me know, I will check that, right? If there is any feedback, I'll let you know. If you're comfortable, I'll share the feedback in a recorded session with everyone, so you understand by your mistakes others will understand. If you're not comfortable, I'll share the feedback one-on-one. That's how we do, right? You just have to let me know. If you're comfortable, I'll simply open your task here in front of everyone. I'll share the screen. I will also give the feedback. Others will also understand. Others will also give you the feedback. If you're not comfortable with that, let me know. I'll give you the feedback one-on-one. But I do check this very religiously, very thoroughly, right? Now, just give me 1 minute, guys. Fine. So this is how we are going to learn. Now the question comes, where will you practice, right? I have my trainer account. Here I'll be showing you कैसे करना है, क्या करना है, how to create something. I have my trainer account. Being a certified trainer with Microsoft, Microsoft gives me 7,000 rupees per month on Azure portal, because all these are paid services. Nothing is free, right? Even to practice, it's a paid service. But how will you guys practice then? So what do we do here? Microsoft gives some free credit to students also. When I say student, you don't have to be a college student. Even if you are a student under someone, like you will be student under me as a being a Microsoft trainer, you are a student aligned under me, you can also get a benefit. Even if you're a student under no one, just as an individual, you can also get the benefit. So it has nothing to do with me. It's a completely free. You are getting it from Microsoft. So what are you getting it? Let me explain it to you. So what do you get, guys? You can create an account on Azure portal where you can practice all these practicals, which I am showing you, which I will be showing you, right? But there is the catch. I get 7,000 per month. Okay. As a trainer, I get 7,000 per month. As a student, you guys get 14,000. But the catch is that you can have one account only once in a lifetime. Second thing, validity of your account only 1 month. And I have seen people are not able to use even 2,000 out of their account. 1,000 में ही उनका पूरा 30 दिन खत्म हो जाता है. Right? I'll be teaching you Saturday, Sunday, maybe just one virtual machine. You create a virtual machine. 400 रुपए भी नहीं लगेंगे उसमें. You create it, I delete it, simple. 400 रुपए में आपका काम हो गया. Next weekend, I'll teach you storage. You'll create a storage, 400 rupees more. 800 rupees में आपका काम हो गया. In a month, I teach you 4 topics. You do the practical for 4 topics, 400 each, 500 each, 2,000. Remaining 12,000 आपके waste हो गए, because आपका month आपके account पे validity आपको मिलेगी. It's only for 1 month. I get it every month. You guys will get 14,000, but only for 1 month. So to tackle that, what do we do, guys? Right? Not all of you. I can see 13 people as of now. Now, not sure how many of you will continue. Few new people will join. So ultimately, whatever number we will have, we'll create a group. I will not ask all of you to create an account on day 1. Don't do that. You will waste your money. And ultimately, from second month, our course is not finishing in 1 month, right? I am anticipating 3 to 4 months, and after that, you guys will also require some practice. जैसे कोई इंटरव्यू में क्वेश्चन पूछता है तो करके देखना है, प्रैक्टिस करना है, सब करना है. You will also require a month, right? So total 5 months का हम कोर्स को ये देख रहे हैं, anticipate कर रहे हैं, right? So if you finish your this one, your subscription on first month, what will you do second month, third month, fourth और fifth month में क्या करोगे आप लोग? You won't have anything. So what strategy do we follow here is, I will pick or choose, or maybe you guys can decide. For example, here if I see Prabhat is coming with Sonali's reference. Sunil is coming with Sonali's reference. Sonali herself, right? So I say these three people know each other, right? So maybe I can create a group of these three people. You three can create a group. Don't do it as of now, okay, guys? I'll teach you how to do that. I'm just giving you examples as of now. So let's say Prabhat or Sonali will create a group here, right? You create a group here, and then you add your own group mates here, right? You add them, you share them access. Let's say you give access to Prabhat, you give access to Sunil, and it's not necessary you should know each other. Try to learn to work with each other, because this is how you will be working in your companies also. You don't know each other every time, right? So यहाँ पर भी हमको as a team काम करना. Even if you don't know someone, I will guide you. I will create the group. Let's say under Sonali's group, I have given Sunil, Prabhat, maybe Rahul, maybe Zaid. I'm just giving examples, guys. Okay, don't create anything as of now, right? So Sonali will create a group. She will give access to all of these. Now, 5 of you will have one account. You guys will have 14,000 to spend, right? First month, you guys will work on Sonali's account. Next month, one of these, let's say, then I'll ask Zed to create the account. Now, what Zed will do, Zed will create the account and he will give access to Prabhat, to Sunil, to Rahul, and to Sonali. That is done. Then Rahul will create. Then Sunil will create. Got it, guys? This is how you will be doing that, and this is how I'll be dividing the group. And you guys will have to obviously add me with complete right, so I can check your homework, I can delete something, because if you keep on the resource over there, आपका कभी कभार ऐसा होता है एक हफ्ते में ही पूरा बिलिंग खत्म हो जाएगा 13-14,000 because you kept something on, you did not delete. I'll explain that later. सब technical चीजें I will explain it to you आराम से. As of now, did you guys understood the method? Did you guys understand the method or ये सब? Any questions here, guys, till here?
No, sir. All good.
No.
What about others? Sam, I see Rahul, Sunil.
No question. Well, all good.
All good,
Manzoor,
sir.
do you have any questions? Nihal?
No, sir. No.
Okay, great. Okay, guys, you can address me with my name. Suhail is enough. You don't have to use sir or anything. That's completely fine. Okay, so this is what we will be doing, guys. As I've promised others, not starting with the technical topic today. Maybe tomorrow we'll start with the technical topic. By tomorrow, I'll finalize all the details, everything, who all are joining, etc. I'll be sharing the fees details and the course details again. I don't see that in the group. I've shared it individually, but that is not there in the group. So I'll share the PDF, what everything will be covered, right? So I think this is it, guys. That's all I had for today. So before we wrap up for today and before we start tomorrow, by the way, we'll be starting the topics. What is cloud? Types of cloud, types of service, serverless computer, Azure, components, till here. So from first point till here. So if you guys want, now you already have the link of this document, feel free to go ahead and read it. So tomorrow when I explain, you guys will be able to relate something. Even if you don't understand it today, tomorrow you'll be able to relate it somewhere. So I'll be explaining that to you. Right? You guys can do that. Another thing is, I was thinking to have a quick round of introduction, but let me see. I know a few of you already. I have spoken to you personally. Anyone here with completely non-IT background, guys? Please raise your hand. There's an option in Zoom to raise hand. If not, just unmute and speak. Don't worry. Yes, Samuel, I'm
Yeah,
aware. I'm aware. Anyone else?
Yeah,
Manzoor,
well,
you are
I'm
from non. Yes, I'm
from
aware.
no idea.
We have discussed, right? Anyone else, guys? Other than Sam, Manzoor, anyone else?
Hi,
Guys,
Shahrukh
don't
here.
hesitate. See, when I ask it, trust me, guys. One thing, when I ask, it has nothing to do with some superiority or some ke yaar ye technical se aa raha hai, nothing. It is just for my understanding. So if I know someone is not from technical background, maybe I'll explain few extra things to him or her. Maybe I'll take some other approach to explain things, right? So don't hesitate. If you are not aware, let me know clearly. Sorry, someone else was there. Was it Shahrukh?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Actually, I work for the service desk and I have a BFA graduate. So
Service desk is
that's it.
not a completely non-technical, Shahrukh. Trust me, you have enough knowledge. I'm sure you'll be able to do it.
Okay.
Don't consider yourself as
Okay.
a non-technical. Don't worry. If you have worked in
Okay.
service desk, we will make sure that you portray that service desk experience as an Azure experience. And I'm sure if you give your 100%, the questions which I'm assigning to you guys, task which I'm assigning to you guys, if you do that,
Mhm.
I take guarantee you guys will be able to clear the interview.
Sure, sir.
Having
Thank
said
you.
this, one more question I had. Yes, guys, I had requested already prerequisite. When I started this, I mentioned in the prerequisite networking should be there, because networking, it's a huge topic, guys. I cannot do that. If I do that, another 2 months will be gone, and people will not be happy with this. So networking आपको खुद पढ़ के आना पड़ेगा, guys. I'll share some playlist with you, not talking about Azure networking. Okay, I will explain Azure networking, don't worry, in depth, from scratch to everything. When it comes to Azure network, I'll do that. Don't read a single word about Azure networking. This is under me. I will explain everything. I'm talking about networking uh, in plain. Even when there was no cloud, no Azure, networking was still there, right? So I want you to go through some networking topics. कल हमको नहीं लगने वाले. Tomorrow I'll be taking very basic topics. But from next week onwards, no matter what I do, even if I teach you virtual machines, even if I teach you load balancer, if I teach you storage, no matter what I teach you on Azure, no matter what I teach you on AWS, Azure, GCP, whatever it is, networking is must, right? And networking is something, it's very huge. I cannot complete that here. So I am expecting you guys to go ahead and watch some networking, basic at least. Networking kya hota hai, IP address kya hota hai, what is the networking in IT? I'll share the videos. You don't have to worry. Don't go ahead and watch some 2-4 घंटे का वीडियो, उसके बाद पता चलेगा इसमें तो कुछ समझ में ही नहीं आया. I'll share very relevant, very crisp and clear videos, but do watch them. That is your responsibility. Okay, I'm expecting you guys to watch the networking videos. I'll share them, don't worry. You don't go ahead and do anything. So as of now, guys, just go ahead in the group description, check if you have access to this sheet. If yes, fill it completely. And maybe by tomorrow also I won't make it email bounding, but from next session I will make it to email bound. Only with this email you will be able to, you'll have to log into your Zoom using this email, and then only you'll be able to join the session, right? Do not share the link with others, guys. I see someone is there on the sheets. If someone has already opened this sheet, can you please try saving the sheet, if you guys have access to save the sheet?
Just a minute, Soil, I'm updating. Just a minute.
No, just type anything, just a simple word in control S. Don't type completely, otherwise वो मेहनत आपकी waste हो जाएगी. You won't have access and you'll have to delete it. I think you have access. I can see Samuel here, right?
I have saved it.
Great. So it is working, guys, right? Make sure you
Yeah.
don't override each other's name, right? थोड़ा सा time ले लो. एक just save before typing something, and it's a better way. एक दो line छोड़ के नाम save करो. वो 20 के spaces वगैरह I will delete that, right? Okay, guys. So I think it's enough for today. I'll see you guys tomorrow, same time. About the timing also, guys, it's not very rigid. Let's say if you guys have some work, कुछ है, and majority of you want that Saturday का time तो mostly हम यही रखते हैं, because I have another DevOps का classes होता है, एक morning में दूसरा class होता है, तो Saturday we cannot deviate much. But Sunday, let's say if you say कि यार 3 o'clock की वजह, can we make it 2 to 4? Can we make it 1 to 3? Right? Or can we make it 11 to 1? I have accommodated there also. So if you guys, maximum of you have some requests, such request वगैरह, so feel free to raise that. We don't we are not that strict when it comes to time. In fact, IPL के matches के लिए भी time change किया हमने, though I'm not a big fan of cricket, but people have asked कि यार कल final है, can we simply finish 10 to 12 और उसके बाद हम match देखते हैं? It's okay. If majority is ready, I have no issues. Saturday का नहीं हो पाता accommodate. Saturday I have another batch before this one. एक DevOps का batch होता है, so Saturday it's not possible. Sunday का time में I'm flexible. Okay, so I'll be sharing the details in the group, guys. कोई और है जो join करना चाहता है, whatever it is, you guys can discuss to me on WhatsApp. And if everything is clear, we can wrap up today's session. And this session is also about to finish in 7 minutes. वो जो 40 minutes का मैंने आपको बताया था, right? You can mention Sohan's name, Sam. Yes, thank you. And here it will be Sohan. Your point of contact for fees and everything will be Sohan.
So can I get the link for that WhatsApp link?
Shahrukh, didn't I share it with you already?
No.
I thought I shared it with you. Please ping me on WhatsApp and I'll quickly share it with you.
Sure. Thank you.
Fine then, guys. Do you have any questions? We still
sir.
have 7 minutes. Any questions, guys? कुछ भी questions नहीं है? Was that so clear for everyone or it wasn't clear at all?
No questions for today.
Yes, guys. What about others?
No questions, sir.
No.
Fine then. Let's stop the session. See you guys tomorrow, right?
Yeah, sure.
Be on time, guys. And if you have any doubts, anything, please let me know. Tomorrow, I'm not making it email bound. So tomorrow I'll be sharing the link with you guys for the session. Do not share it with others. Do not share it outside the group. And from next week's session, I'll make it email bound. Yeah, guys, one thing good. 4th of August, guys, I'll be out of India. So we won't have the session on this. This is a weekend. I think it's Saturday
Okay.
or Sunday it is. Is it Sunday or Saturday? What is
Saturday.
it?
Sunday.
If it is Saturday, then next session will also not happen. I think it's Sunday.
Oh, Sunday.
It's Sunday,
Yeah,
right?
Sunday.
So 3rd of
Mhm.
August, Saturday, we'll have the session. 4th of August, Sunday, we won't have the session. This is the only planned holiday I have. Apart from this, if you guys, किसी का कुछ होता है, let's say on this particular day, let's say कोई ईद है, दिवाली है, होली है, गणेश चतुर्थी है, कोई बड़ा त्योहार है, कुछ है, maybe I have missed here, right? And majority of you want holiday. So let me know in advance. इसको हम यहीं पर update कर देंगे. Accordingly, I can plan the sessions, right? Okay, guys, then let's close it for today. See you guys tomorrow.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, guys, bye.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you all. Bye.
Bye.